Hello everybody and welcome to WTF Hammer Underworlds. I wanted to start off by just introducing my new channel. The goal of this channel is just to discuss Warhammer Underworlds in its entirety from a few different perspectives. I'm going to be looking at Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 eventually over time. Specifically, what I will be doing is reviewing all the warbands. So all the warbands starting from Season 1 Shadespire, through Nightvault, through Beastgrave. I'm hoping to put out about a review per week. I'm going to be discussing their fighter cards, their faction-specific cards, that being their objective and power cards. And I'm going to rate them on a scale of S to D, S being super badass, D being complete garbage. And I'm going to rate the warbands then as a whole while looking at all these things, what their fighter cards are, what their faction-specific cards are, and how they kind of complement each other to make a cohesive warband. I'll also be considering the rating depending on how they're doing in our current meta or in previous metas. But more than this, the main thing I want to focus on in this channel is discussing balancing. The largest issue we have in this game right now is an issue of balancing, where at any particular point in time there's maybe 6, let's say 7 viable warbands that are competitive, probably less at any given time. And it's a bit disappointing considering that we have a game that actually has 24 released warbands. And I mean, there's so many warbands here. There's so much potential for variety of play. People just end up playing the same warbands over and over again because those select few do the best. So what I'm planning on doing is discussing all the warbands, how we can tweak them, and in every situation I'm going to be providing errata suggestions to help modify them to either make them stronger or weaker, and then new faction-specific cards that can be included to once again make them stronger or maybe just make them a bit more versatile. And this last part isn't a guarantee, but if I feel like I have the time, if I feel interested, I'm going to look at miscellaneous aspects of this game, like FAR lists, those are the forbidden and restricted lists, giving my commentary on those things, as well as discussing special game modes like maybe the Chaos Gargant or Arena Mortis. But I haven't committed to doing those. Those are a possibility. But for sure, I'm going to be reviewing warbands and submitting balancing suggestions every week for every warband sequentially, starting from Steelheart's Champion until I get all the way to the end of Beastgrave, and eventually into Season 4 when that gets released. So I thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or thoughts or suggestions, please comment below, like, subscribe, and I'll be posting videos very soon.